Students, this is the bird's eye video, the long range view of what life is going to look like in this math class from March 18th through April 9th. Let's do a quick recap of what I talked about earlier, just essential things. You need to check your emails daily, please, obviously, twice a day. You should have the Remind app downloaded so I can send you a text message when I am about to go live. We've already had a discussion why I prefer you to still print your own paper and work on pencil paper. And you should always have your reference booklet handy. A-Day students on the left, B-Day students on the right. There's the Remind app texting to that destination that will enable me to send a one-way text message to remind you when I'm about to go on live. We've already had a short discussion why I expect you to work in pencil paper using the physicality of the printed papers or a notebook. If you must use Notability, printing a PDF to Notability. One, I expect you to use a stylus, not your fingers. That is not an efficient way to learn. And in addition to your iPad, you need to have a laptop handy so that you can both watch preview videos as well as interact live Zoom with a screen separate from your iPad. So you need to have an iPad along with a laptop if you plan on using Notability. Essential tools, the printed worksheets, Notability as a secondary, of course, pencil, ruler, calculator handy, colors, quad pen, and of course your reference booklet. In addition to all this, I expect a notebook that is for the ALEKS review sessions. There are 4 of them over the next 3 weeks. I expect you to show your work in a notebook. I'll be collecting this notebook upon return. Just get a cheap one from the dollar store. If you absolutely don't want to use a notebook, you may just use binder paper properly labeled for each session with your name, the lesson, and the period number, please. I'll be collecting 4 ALEKS work sessions worth 10 points each upon your return after Easter break. In addition, there's going to be 2 sessions in which my father will be going online for a little extra credit activity. He has a nickname called Doc Xenon, and in those live sessions, he'll be explaining why his name is Doc Xenon. Let me give you a quick tour of the website, things you want to watch out for. This is going to be your homepage for the next 3 weeks. Just a quick scroll here, taking a look. You will see I have everything broken down by date and day and links for everything. Here's your generic time calendar. Of course, I will be online live at 9 in the morning. Any kind of assignment is always due at 9 in the morning. Things will be submitted via Moodle PDFs. I will have office hours from 9 to 9:30, which will mean I'll be live online for questions, interactions at that time. 9:30 to 10:30 is first period. The first half hour live, second half hour you work on your own. You need additional time, you just work in the late afternoons to finish whatever assignment is given. 10:30 to 11:30, second period, first half hour live, etc. 12 to 1, third period, first half hour live. 1 to 2, fourth period, first half hour live. Then I'll be live online from 2 to 2:30 again for additional assistance. And since I don't have a 1B or a 4A during those normally assigned live half hours, I'll be available. This I'm attaching to this email, or you may download here. This is a detailed 2-page calendar of what life is going to look like for the next 3 weeks. You will notice that there is an online class time, so the basic content. Then there's a column that cues you what should you be finishing on your own. And on the right, you have a checklist. When you finish an assignment, you check this box just to keep track of it yourself, and when the due date is, as well as the due time. Please print this and keep this handy, both students and parents. Taking down below, here's the link For all our live Zoom sessions, please only click on that session when I am scheduled to be live online. Let me give you a tour of the first couple days here, just so you see how this works. Especially my B-Day students, you owe me preview videos that you didn't get to turn in before school was closed. So you take pictures of your preview videos 7.2, 7.3, submit them here. Any other older assignment missing homeworks, go here. March 18th for you B-Day students. So you're going to click here for the live session at the appropriate time. Prior to the lesson, says right here, print this. So prior to our session, you should pull up this PDF and either you print it or you print it to Notability. Again, I've made my case why I believe you should be working on physical printed papers. Use draft mode, 2 pages to 1, unless you like the large print. I again embed the live session right here as well. And then, of course, I'm going to be providing the answers. What keeps you from copying the answers onto the sheet? Nothing except your conscience and your desire to actually learn. So I expect you to work in pencil and correct in red pen. When you are done with that assignment, you're going to take pictures of it, turn it into a PDF, and then submit via this link right here. Okay, the next day, March 19th and the 20th. This is for A-Day students on the 19th, B-Day students on the 20th. It's going to be a review day. We'll not move on to new material. This distance learning review assessment, you need to have your notebook handy. The distance learning review assessments are 5-question ALEKS quizzes. Please show your work for most of the problems unless it's a click chart. What will I be doing during the live session at that time? I will be doing a couple problems from the ALEKS as an example. In addition to this review assessment, which should take you approximately 20 to 30 minutes, you have your next preview video. You click on here, and you should have a physical copy of your preview notes at home with you. If you don't, I have provided those for you. You can print them and or print them to Notability. I still expect your parents to do the sign-off here, the location that you watch this video, date, time, parental sign-off. Failure to get that information, you're going to be docked points. After you finish the preview video, I expect you to take pictures of each and every page, change it into a PDF, and then you're going to submit it here by 9 a.m. on the 23rd for A-Day or the 24th on B-Day. March the 23rd, A-Day, March the 24th, B-Day. Again, we're going to do our next live session for a new information lesson, 7.4. And then you submit that lesson and we're back to the same cycle. So we'll be completing these cycles where you are learning new information on one day. So taking a look here on the 23 and 24, that's your new day of information. And then you have a review day, 25, 26, where you have a review assessment, which is ALEKS, and then a review and preview of the next lesson. At the very end, you're going to be doing what's called an oral exam, where you're going to be taking home what are some key questions. We've done something like this in the past. Then you're going to be recording a video of yourself explaining some more complex circle problems, and that will be essentially your overall test for this particular unit. Again, I mentioned 2 extra credit sessions hosted by Doc Zenon, which is my father. Date and time to be announced. If you have any questions, students, of course, I'm going to be available almost every single day live for several hours a day. Please contact me during those live sessions. Feel free to email me. Keep in mind here, we're going to get through this together. Again, the big bird view, the bird's eye view here is God is still in control. We'll get through the next 3 weeks together. God bless.